Hello biology seminar class, this is Andy Hansen and my presentation regarding human sexuality and the biological basis of it is the works of Catherine Opie. Behavior is the result of genes plus the environment. My original aim of this presentation was to focus on homosexuality throughout the animal kingdom. However, in doing so, I failed to examine a major factor in the shaping of human behavior that animals lack, and that is society and the architecture that shapes all of us. So I kind of phoned it in on this one, and I chose several photographic bodies by Catherine Opie that focus not only on sexual but also gender identity and the communities that not only form because of this, but at the same time affect the identity of the members. A little background about Catherine Opie. Catherine Opie is an American fine arts photographer. She's a tenured professor of photography at the University of California at Los Angeles. Opie is an out lesbian, and many of her works regarding the infrequent societal circles are influenced by this. Opie's works have also been influenced by other photographers such as Louis Hine, but also Renaissance painters such as Hans Hopland. Opie's work isn't limited to just portraits. She's also known for architecture and landscape photography. Some notable works not pertaining to this subject include American cities and in houses, and also I think she did an expose of mini malls, and I believe that had within that photography it also examined the races or the racial profiles that frequented them. The first collection I'd like to look at is Being and Having. This collection of photographs was what brought Opie actually to mainstream prominence. It explored masculinity in society and its portrayal of. It also did it in a 17th century style master portrait, and some of the subjects included female to male, transgender, and drag queens. Opie's next collection was called Portraits, and it focused on a variety of identities within the queer community. The, the photographic portraits contain many nods to Baroque and Renaissance portraits, placing subjects center with stark lighting and darker, rich backdrops. I also believe that she expanded on the identities, not just using transgender and drag queen as much, so much also intersex people as well as just gays and lesbians. The final collection I'd like to look at today is Domestic, and Domestic was the portrayal of lesbian families in everyday tasks. I feel like this is probably one of Opie's most subjective works, and it was highly influenced by her long-term partner and painter Julie Burleigh. Uh, in doing this, Opie embarked on a 2-month RV trip across America to collect the portraits. In conclusion, I think a major environmental factor and possibly even epigenetic factor of human sexuality is modern society and the perceptions and stresses that we all experience and form as a result of living within this society. As I said before, I was originally going to focus on homosexuality throughout the animal kingdom, but I kind of had a change of heart halfway through. Opie's work focuses on the feedback loop of society and the individual, which is an excellent example of genetics and the environmental interaction. What I found difficult about this assignment was absolutely nothing because I'm an expert on being gay. I'm just kidding. This assignment was incredibly difficult, not only the sensitive subject matter, but finding something in the humanities that could relate to it and still not be completely subjective. And I think right at the end with Domestic, I did sort of blur that line. However, I think Portraits and Being and Having are great works from a queer artist that represent being gay or being queer within modern society and how it shapes all of us. So I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I will see you all Wednesday. Thank you.